You listen to me, you go to the top. Bobby! Bobby! Bobby. Oh, Bobby.
Bobby? Bobby?
What's the point where you're dealing with someone and you just walk away? You just say, that's not even someone I want to deal with. Not even.
That's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
It really is. Because there's a lot of people you just can't have fun with. Yeah. No matter how annoying you'll make their life. They're just annoying to watch or be around. Yeah. And there's other people out there. There are a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is just turn your back and ignore them. And people hate that more than anything, to be ignored. People don't mind getting an argument with you.
Yeah.
But if you ignore them, they hate it. They hate it. Like my wife and I got in an argument one day. And I told her, and this is a line everybody can use when you're arguing with your wife or husband or anybody. That's how I told her. I said, hey, if you could have done any better, you would have. This is as good as you can do. You had enough time. You're the one that said yes when I asked you. I didn't say yes. You didn't ask me. This is the best you can do. And then my wife told me I didn't have time to shop. Believe me. Most men and women do a lot of shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything was a dollar store.
Yep.
It's like you see you guys in the divorce court.
Yeah.
I've only been married 20 years. What happened? I knew from the day I married him he was no good. And why would you spend 20 years with him sleeping on rented furniture? Are you nuts?
Yeah.
Go do something else. Was the sex that good?
Yeah.
Was the cooking that good? For 20 years of misery, are you nuts? No, I couldn't understand that. I used to do things to my wife sometimes. Just to drive her nuts. You know, we have a list in the refrigerator, stuff she wants to get. Bread, milk, eggs. I put on there like a wiener helper. And when I go through stores now, I like to put things in people's carts that they didn't buy, like M&M's, or a couple bars of soap, or smoked sausage, or kosher food, something, you know. And usually when somebody checks it out, they're reading the magazine there, or they're looking at the Inquirer. Then they get home, and husband says, hey, I don't eat pig's feet. I don't either. What do you buy it for? I didn't buy it. It's my way of helping out the world.
What about people you've encountered who maybe were okay to be with, but then someone had a real big influence on them to kind of go the other way and change them and that kind of thing? You know, someone who was really a good person to deal with, but then someone had an influence over him.
Well, I've seen that in wrestling. I've seen a guy come in the dressing room, introduce himself, a wrestler.
Yeah.
How you doing, everybody? And then, like the Ultimate Warrior, who's a real jerk. Come in the dressing room, how you doing? Well, then after he became a main eventer and won the belt, he said, I know all you guys, you all know me, I don't have to go shake anybody's hand.
You said that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I said, like, you really think we want to shake your hand?
Yeah.
We're just being polite. But see, before when he was kissing ass to be where he is, he was shaking everybody's hand.
Yeah.
Now that he thinks he's a star, well, none of us liked you to begin with.
Yeah.
We didn't want to shake your hand. And I've seen guys come in, they were talking about when I did this, when I did that. They're just putting themselves over. That's fine to do, but you can see how money and different stages of life will affect people. To me, when I was making more money than I ever made, I was the nicest to people. I was happy making money. But I always saw guys that would fight and argue when they weren't making money. And it's a funny thing about wrestling. I can say, I'm in the main event, you're not. Well, so what?
Yeah.
Hey, I had your wife before. So what? If you tell the guy, you're a lousy match. Oh, yeah? Then they want to fight you. They're going to knock you over the head with the want to fight. He said they had a lousy match. I told Vern, I said, you beat Nick one more time, you get to keep him.
Put the word in the streets.